I could take the weight up off your shoulder blades and try to store the pain inside of me. Like, why the world do you like that? Like, they don't know you got.
Sister, girlfriend, you are not alone. I promise. Anything that you feel like you are going through or that's challenging you is something that maybe not the same exact story, of course, and everybody has their own path, but someone somewhere can relate, and your experience is important for your journey and where you are going, and your voice is valued. I share these stories because I want the young girls, young women, whomever, even men may be able to relate. But I just want whoever you are to know that you are not alone. And we're all connected. So I pulled out my journal today. I'm going to be talking about my relationship with food. My relationship with food has always been up and down, but in the past it was completely dysfunctional. I've always struggled with body image, weight, healthy weight, and growing up, food wasn't always the most nutritious. I can't honestly say that, but you start to learn more and know better, you start to do better. So we started to learn better and we started to do better. But I remember feeling like I was in high school and I was overweight, and this is what I was feeling. It's not what was actually happening. But you know, body dysphoria is something that is real and that I still have this issue with, most likely. And I stopped eating. And then when I started eating, I would only eat certain things. And then that passed because I remember like being really weak and being really distant from everyone in high school, and I didn't like that part of it, how it affected my relationships. So that stopped. When I went to college, coping, I started to overeat, of course, and I was eating all the wrong things, as you can imagine. And that messed with my digestive system on top of stress that started me down the road to the gastro problems that I probably have now. And then because I desired to have a better relationship with food and how the food that I put in my mouth impacted my body, I started to really pay attention to the things that I ate, how they made me feel. One of the more important things that I talk about in this part of my journal is learning that the things that I eat are a part of me showing myself love, like caring for yourself. Self-love comes in all different shapes and forms and sizes, and just like you would love and care for someone else, making sure you gave them good food, making sure you spent time with them, making sure, you know, you took them places or gave them things, did things for them. All of those things you can do for yourself. So just like I could care for a family member or a child, making sure that they ate the right things, I had to do that for myself. And that perspective on what I ate changed everything. Now, I am far from what I would consider eating perfectly or eating the best, but I do a hell of a job at making sure the things that are in my home, or when I'm out, that I make better decisions, because those things make you feel better. Not just physically though, too. When instead of me eating McDonald's, I might just make a burger. Or sometimes I try not to eat meat, but my diet and what I do is not important. The important thing is that I learned how to show myself care across the board. The biggest things for me, where I realized when I started therapy, was going out by myself and taking myself out. Because I do like to go out. I like to go out and eat. I like to go out and have fun. But I can do that alone sometimes. And it doesn't have to be a loathing situation where I'm sitting in the car eating Checkers every time, which I've done before. And that's good. But as long as you're happy at the end, then that's all that matters. So, I just value the characteristics of discipline. And while, those cravings for me can start to kick in, of cravings for like sugar, or sometimes connecting a feeling to the food because it brings back a memory. But staying disciplined and focused on the end goal, and the end goal for me is just to remain healthy, because I would love to sustain my life and care for my body in the best way possible, so that can happen, to make sure that I have a long, healthy life. But all you got to do is connect the dots. The things that you want for your self-love, and connect that to everything that's about you.